Hello and welcome to LexGo Eat, the Herald Leaders podcast about eating and drinking in the Bluegrass. I'm Janet Patton and I cover food and bourbon and craft beer.
I'm Cheryl Truman. I cover business and features.
And I'm Sally Shear. I'm the lifestyles and business editor.
We are here today at Dudley's on Short Street, which is really beautiful, even on a rainy day.
Yes.
We're going to be talking to them about some of the changes that have been going on in Short Street and some of the changes that are going to be going on here at Dudley's. So I think you'll be really interested
we can't say, but big
in
changes.
knowing all about this. I'm here with Debbie Long, the owner of Dudley's, and you guys have been here on Short Street, Dudley's on Short Street for 5 years now?
About 5.5. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Short Street's kind of undergoing a little bit of a facelift. How's that affected you guys?
Well, so far it really hasn't been a problem for us. It's different.
Yeah.
I think our customers are trying to get used to it. I'm not really sure how the green space that they've created necessarily going to work, but we have, not commissioned, but we have an artist, Jeff Underwood, who's bringing this beautiful horse today, actually, to set up. It's 12 feet by 8 feet by 3 feet. It's made out of chrome car parts and all those pieces. So it was actually at the Alltech World Equestrian Games.
Oh, cool.
So he's had it in stories, so we thought it might be appropriate to have for Keeneland and Breeders' Cup.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is going to be really the hub of a lot of activity for Breeders' Cup, right?
Yeah.
With the Cheapside Pavilion right across the street, it's going to be a lot of things going on there. Are you guys going to be pretty busy for Breeders' Cup?
We hope so. Yeah. The weekend we have a lot of bookings on Thursday night. Friday night we booked out to one of the farms for a private party, which will be nice. And then Saturday we've also got a lot of reservations. So we're anticipating that we should be busy all week, hopefully.
Well, that's great. Well, there's one more big change coming to Dudley's that I think is some pretty special news.
Right. We have a new chef. His name is Mark Richardson, and he's actually a Kentucky boy that's been gone for 14 years, and I think he was anxious to come home, and so we needed a home, or we needed a chef, and he needed a home, so we're hoping this is going to be a great marriage for us.
Terrific, and I bet he's got some interesting things planned coming to the menu pretty soon too.
Right. We're going to feature a few, I think, starting tomorrow, 5 new items. And he's going to just gradually add some new items, but keep the classics that we've had on for years.
Well, how exciting, and we'll have a piece on Mark in the paper next Wednesday.
Oh, good.
So I'm really looking forward to showing everybody some of what he can do.
Good. Well, we're excited. Thanks
so much for letting us come down and visit with you guys.
Thank you.
Sally, you went to a UK football game recently, and here they have some really interesting news about the food at Commonwealth.
Yes, they have some new Kentucky Proud products that they're serving at Commonwealth Stadium this season, which is a wonderful thing. The first of which is a bluegrass burger made with, I believe, locally grown beef. And also ground beef from the Chop Shop. And then it's got sassy redhead cheese and a Boone Creek Brewery, green tomato slice, and kale from UK's South Farm, which is wonderful. Yeah. And then they also are serving a spicy cattail, which their UK Ag department is making out
We've been there.
We have been there. That was very fun.
We have been there, although I have to say, and, we've been there, we sampled their products. They were very tasty.
It was very good.
Spicy cattail is a terrible name.
And I'm sorry, I forgot. You can get them at Commonwealth, but you can also get them at other UK sporting facilities, Cliff Hagen and Memorial Coliseum. Yeah, $90,000 worth of farm
gate impact.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing, as
Yeah.
Martha Stewart would say. I've got another UK-related story in Wednesday's food page about the first Neuro Gastronomy Symposium that UK is putting on in conjunction with medical professionals who deal with things like brain injury, stroke, people who've had cancer and who are maybe taking chemo, and how different everything tastes when you've had a brain injury or when you're taking medicine. And they're going to pair up with chefs and try to come up with some dishes that they'll have some actual patients taste to see if they can come up with ways to help alleviate this problem. I think it's a really fascinating topic.
Yeah, the story in today's paper is really interesting about how your brain works with food and how what you like or don't like, how you're...
I was really fascinated at some of the stuff they were telling me.
Yes.
I had no idea that some of the things that you don't think about, like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, some of the first symptoms are losing a sense of smell.
Yes, yes.
Which Makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot of it's in your head.
Yeah, sounds like it'll be a really interesting
And
conference.
I can say, as someone who's gone through chemotherapy, breast cancer survivor, 6 years, that your sense of these things do change when you're going through chemo. There's like a slight metallic taste occasionally to a lot of foods, and there's of course the illness associated with it. One day I swear I was around ketchup, and it was as if, I mean, I could eat a bowl of ketchup right now, but at the time it was like that was just the most disgusting thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. But you like ketchup again now?
Bring it on.
Obviously, look at me. I like
Give us
everything
some ketchup
right now. Yes.
Well, another big thing that's happening this weekend is Keeneland is getting ready to open. I know it's always a big deal, and this time it's a really big deal because it's leading into the Breeders' Cup, and we've got a lot of information in Weekender about how this meet will be a little bit different. One of the things I want to highlight is they have a new dessert debuting, and it's a Keeneland French butter cake from Martine's. So, and everybody, that's a great bakery. She's fabulous.
Yes, she is very good. Although we have to say that our friends at Keeneland brought us, because they're the sweetest people, a big old bread pudding last week into the newsroom with some bourbon sauce, and it was pretty good.
Yeah. It's I'm interested to try the butter cake, but I'll be honest, I don't really see how it can dethrone.
No, I don't either.
The bread pudding.
Impossible. It'd be impossible.
Well, speaking of sweet
I
salad,
have an open mind, Martine.
Yeah.
I'm betting
Not that we don't love Martines, we do.
we do.
Yeah.
But
All right.
okay.
We wish her well.
Speaking of sweet.
Sweet.
Yes.
Yes.
You have some sorghum here.
I have some sorghum from, guess where? The Sorghum Festival in West Liberty.
Oh, cool.
Last week, Harriet Hendren, who was an occasional guest on the show, went and brought us this. She says, chew on it because it's sweet. Okay.
Maybe
I told
later.
Sally I would do it live on camera for $1.
I said no. She also brought us some Townsend sorghum from the Townsend Sorghum Mill, which she says, let me get this all right, they've been making for over 100 years. They still grow 100 acres of sorghum in Montgomery County. Lots of people in central Kentucky have used this as a syrup, as an ingredient in lots of recipes, and it's used in the beer at West 6th.
Yeah, and I think that's so cool. Yeah. I really do. And
so we're going to take
them.
this jar and make something delicious out of it and bring it back and share it, aren't we, Janet?
Yeah, Harriet brought us a recipe for some sorghum cookies.
Yeah.
I'll try to get that in an upcoming column so everybody can try it.
Pure cane sorghum time of year here in Kentucky.
It's a great thing. Cheryl.
Yeah.
We have a very cool giveaway for this weekend. Tell us all about this.
We have a contest. A Maker's Mark Distillery in Loretto is having a Cajun feast with plenty of Sazerac 46 Sazerac, and Hurricanes from 4 to 7 p.m. on October 10th. You will get food if you go from New Orleans chef John Besh, B as in boy.
Famed New Orleans chef
famed
John Besh.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. Serve chicken and sausage jambalaya, seafood gumbo, and suckling pig, or described as cochon de lait. I just wanted to say that. Because
Thanks for saying that like that, Cheryl.
That's how they have it.
Sounds delicious
yeah,
the way you say it.
It sounds like I'm educated. And more to celebrate his second cookbook, Besh Big Easy. 101 home-cooked New Orleans recipes. But
how are we giving these tickets away? How are we giving these tickets away,
tickets
Cheryl?
are $45 a person. But, if you go to LexGo Eat on Facebook and like our page, and go to the Besh item and leave a comment, we will enter you into this contest. We got 2 tickets courtesy of Maker's Mark, and this would be $45 a head, so this is a pretty big deal.
People need to do this ASAP.
Yes,
because it's next weekend, the 10th.
Just like us and say something on Facebook.
We'll pick a winner on Tuesday and let you know if you get to go next weekend. I think it'll be really cool. It's LexGo's Facebook page, and look for the Besh item, which should be up today.
Oh, wait, one more thing.
Uh-oh.
Now, I just wanted to throw one more cool thing in there. There's been a lot of discussion at Kentucky.com from people who say they don't like big grocery stores and big Kroger.
Right.
And, because they don't need to buy towels and bedspreads and the like. I've bought towels and bedspreads. I'll buy
I've
anything.
bought towels at Kroger.
Yeah, I'm totally down for that, and I don't mind walking. So, in any case, but I just wanted to point out, Janet, that is a lovely shirt. Where did you get that shirt,
Janet?
I actually got this at Kroger. I actually got this at Kroger. Yes, I must admit. And thank you, Kroger, for
And doesn't
for
she look lovely
improving
in
your
it?
food
Doesn't she look lovely in it?
improving your clothing offerings. Thank you so much.
Who would have thought?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Let's go
everybody-
shop. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go.